Hello, everyone. Welcome again. We are here with Karen and Jimmy. And I'm not going to say much because I want to make sure they have as much time as possible. So, Karen, Jimmy, please feel free.
Thank you so very, very much. And I'm glad that all of you can attend today. We're very grateful for your next 15 minutes of time. I am Karen Carr. I'm an outreach specialist here at the Pennsylvania State Treasury. And with me today is my wonderful community engagement manager coworker. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hello there. Good afternoon. This is Jimmy Zumba. I am the community engagement manager for the entire state. I am the statewide manager for community engagement for the Hispanic community and also other minorities. I'm happy to be able to participate on this. Thank you, Brandy, for the opportunity. And just keep in mind, if you are interested to do something similar that we're going to be talking right now in Spanish, more than happy to do it. Please, Brandy, share my email and phone number to anybody who is interested. I'm more than happy to do that to the communities that you are serving. Thank you.
So today we're going to talk about several of our community programs that we have to offer at the Treasury. I know often people wonder what it is that the Treasury does. This is our wonderful treasurer, Stacy Garrity, and she administers and oversees all of the different things that the Treasury does. Jimmy and I are the outreach people, as we mentioned, and we have a number of programs. You can see by looking here that it's easy to find those programs on our website by just clicking on this link. We'll go ahead. We wanted to really cover a couple of important programs today, but these are all the ones that we oversee. The PA 529 PA 529 program, which is Saving for College and Career. Oops, I'm sorry. A little trigger happy there. The Keystone Scholars program, which we'll talk about shortly. Also, the PA ABLE program and the unclaimed property programs. So we'll get into those in just a little bit here. We like to start with the Keystone Scholars. This is $100. It's automatic for every child that is born to parents who reside in Pennsylvania or adopted. And this is $100 that's automatically put into account that we oversee here at the Pennsylvania Treasury. And we really just need people's help. We need people to go and tell others about this and help them sign up for this because parents need to know about it. They need to claim this money. They need to watch it grow. It's their first scholarship that they get. So it started January 1st, 2019 and goes forward from then. So any child born after that date has this money. It's already there for them. And we want you to know about it. We want you to help people claim this. Very, very important program. Really tells people that we've done the research, and anyone who knows that somebody is saving for them in any way, shape, or form, no matter how much or how little, that they believe in their children and they believe in their future and they believe in their future education. So they're more likely to go on for future education and to continue that education and complete their post-secondary ed. Next is the 529 plan. We have the Keystone Scholars program, which is automatically funded $100. It's invested for them for 18 years and it's going to grow. So it won't just be $100 by the time they go to take that money out. But in order to take that money out, they'll have to at least open a 529 for a minute. They don't have to open it now. But a 529 plan is a way to be able to save for college and career. And that's going to be the vehicle that they use to get that Keystone Scholars money out. You can't add money to the Keystone Scholars account, by the way. You can't add money to that, but you can add money, and people that you talk to can add money to this 529 plan, or really put it in any sort of savings account for future education, because we want our communities to be stronger and better and livelier with having any kind of post-secondary career or college training, if we can do that. So this is a really great way that we offer this at the Pennsylvania State Treasury, and we have webinars on this regularly. So if you, as an employee, or you as a parent, or you know people who would be able to utilize this, a grandparent, uh, aunts, uncles, anybody can save for someone else for their future. We have two plans in Pennsylvania. We're fortunate we have the guaranteed savings plan and the investment plan. I would ask you to, since we're short on time, to really learn more about these if you can by going to the place on our website or joining us for a webinar at some point down the road. I invest in them myself and I'm very grateful. So another program that we have is called PA Able. This is a savings and investment plan, and it sounds maybe boring or whatever, but it is extremely important. This is a program that was created nationwide for people with disabilities to be able to save and keep important benefits such as their SSI or SSDI, their Medicaid, their SNAP, their TANF, all of those sorts of things. Very, very important that people manage their money well. If they're on SSI, they have to have less than $2,000 in assets. Well, not with PA Able. With an ABLE account, and here in Pennsylvania, we use the PA ABLE account, they can have up to $100,000. Huge difference between $2,000 and $100,000 for their livelihoods. It really gets protected. The assets in this account, and Social Security does not count those assets that are in an ABLE account, and it won't account against them for saving. If they're on SSDI, they can have over $500,000 in this ABLE account. So this is really helping people achieve a better life experience, as this shows here. This is what it's all about, letting our individuals with disabilities to be able to save. Right now, in order to have an ABLE account, just said it's a savings and investment account, so that their own money goes in here and other people can help them save. But right now, an individual has to have a disability that began before age 26 in order to open this account. And somebody can help them open it too if they need that assistance, help them administer it as well. But next year, 2026, individuals who have a disability that began before the age of 46 and under would be eligible to have an ABLE account, making this hugely accessible to our veterans, or anybody who's had a stroke, or blindness or anything that's happened to them disability wise, even seizure disorders or any kind of mental illness or anything like that happened up until the age of 46, the onset of being then. So this is a very, very helpful program. This is also something that you can watch many webinars that we do, that we talk about this program and how it can better people's lives on a regular basis, and more about how it works. You can find that on our website as well, that I showed you, and I'll show you again at the end. But you can see www.paable.gov is where you would find that. Last but not least, do you have any unclaimed money? We call it property. It's money. Do you have a paycheck that got left somewhere that you forgot about? Do you have an insurance policy, an electric bill that you overpaid? All kinds of different things like that. Here at the Treasury, we are the repository for all of this unclaimed funds that needs to go back to you. It can be for individuals, it can be for businesses. Look for whoever you work for. Type their name and see if your company has money that needs to come back to it. Hopefully they'll give you a bonus for that. But also look for yourself, for your relatives, your friends. It's just a search tool on our website. You put your last name in, your first name in. You say you're not a robot, and guess what? Hopefully you have money. About 8 and 10 have money, right, Jimmy?
Yes.
Somewhere in there. We find lots of money for people down the road. So these are our programs. This is our information. You can reach out to us, as Jimmy said. And we hope that we've been helpful to all of you. I know that the work that many of you do with Head Start, it's such important work. And we're so grateful to all of you, and for all of you that have joined us today in making our communities better places. I don't know if you want to add, Jimmy, if you want to add a few words. Thank you.
Just to summarize what Karen said nicely. Remember the one in the picture here on the left, where the PA 529 and Keystone Scholars both are pretty much exclusively for education. The Keystone Scholar is one time $100 first scholarship that anybody born in Pennsylvania since the year 2019 going forward to the future, they can claim that. And the account, they don't get the money there to or available at that moment when they are 18 and after going to high school, after finishing high school, they can retire that money, take that money and apply for any expenses related to higher education. And remember, $100 right now today is going to be several $100 in 18 years. So that's the reason why we want this to spread out. And then this is the first step for parents to know that they need to start savings for their kids' education, which is the PA 529. That's the one that you put money there. That's your own money that you can put as little as $1 or as much as $19,000 per year, and you will have tax benefits. You can put more money than $19,000 per year, but the tax benefits and the other benefits that comes to the account, you no longer have in any amount beyond that number. So and keep in mind as well the more money that you save in a PA 529 is the less money that your kid or yourself will uh, be in debt with loans in the future. So that's the reason why it's important to start saving right now. It don't matter uh, how much money you save, as long as you save something, it's going to help you. The other thing is kids who has this school savings accounts or college savings accounts, they are 5 times more likely to go to school. And at the same time, those kids who has those accounts that got in any programs, they are 6 times more likely to finish whatever they started. So those are is important to know, important to have. And again, the PA able as well. Those is nothing else than a bank account, but with the benefits that whoever is receiving any federal aid or uh, state aid, anything related to mean tested uh, aid with PA able, those savings there you are not going to uh, be counted against you, and also the unclaimed properties. For example, with unclaimed properties, I have a couple. I have one story I want to say. We were in an event in Philadelphia, and a lady, maybe in her mid late 50s, and multiple times she said, "No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything." I do the search, and I ask you to do it by yourself in the Pennsylvania Treasury webpage. So I do the search for the lady, and suddenly she had like a $250, and suddenly said that address, I haven't been there since I was in college in Penn State. So she used to work in a pizza place right off campus in Penn State, and suddenly she still had like a $250 for, I don't know, 30 years ago, and that money is in the state treasury. So don't just make a search. It costs you absolutely nothing. You need to put only your first and last name, and suddenly you can have that. So that's the only thing I can tell you. You can go right now, or if we are an event, or if you receive a letter from the Pennsylvania Treasury saying you have some claim, some money to, that is letter for us. It's not some many people confuse that could be some scam or something like that, but no,
We're for real.
we are for real. Yes.
And we have more information that we can share for your organizations. If you have a daycare, a school, or wherever it is that you work, we can provide you with materials. We have materials for social media. We have brochures that are printed. We have bookmarks. We have all kinds of different things that we can give you as resources. So we're not only resources to tell you about it, but we have resources. We put those sorts of materials in your hands so that you can share them with others.
I see that Brandy shared the webpage
Yes.
on the chat. Thank you, Brandy.
Thank you.
And also Kelsey mentioned that she just found an old paycheck from college too. So believe it or not, people don't realize
It's there.
when we say unclaimed property, it's not about a house or a car or a farm or anything like that. It's money. It's generally, for example, a paycheck that never got to your hands. for multiple reasons. For example, the story that I mentioned about the lady who is in middle late 50s, when she was in Penn State, obviously early 20s, uh, she moved, graduated from college, and went and back then you got paid by check, by regular, mail and check. So she never cashed that check. She never got to her hands because she moved away after graduation. And anyway, so $250 over, I don't know, 30 years. That's where this. But anyway, so just go do a search. Costs you absolutely nothing, and you can claim it. It's quite simple as well. And if you need further help, let us know. Not only on that, but also help us out to spread the word for the
Mhm.
Keystone Scholar, especially that is the first scholarship for the kids, giving opportunity for kids.
I guess we need to let them go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to talk. So it's 3:20 already, so I don't want to take more of your time.
You both warned me. You told me that 15 minutes was not enough.
It's a lot of information at one time, but we're very grateful. Thank you again.
Thank you
Yes.
both so much for being here.